Ahoy hoy, my dudes, how you been keeping? I hope whatever you've been up to this day, it has been ambitious.
That got it.
Welcome back to another Soul Singer Discovers. Today is another patron's choice, and that patron is Frog. Froggy McFrogenstein. Not satisfied with sitting on a lily pad and sending abusive messages to everyone on the Discord, Frog has come back from his little lily pad to give me a suggestion. A suggestion that's not to go fuck myself, which is surprising. I kid, Frog's lovely. Today Frog has suggested that we listen to some more Leprous. Ooh, I know some things. I know that I'm incredibly hyperbolic about Leprous. Convicted, guilty, send me to jail, execute me. I am fully hyperbolic about it. I just think because Einar's voice is so great, and I just love some of the combinations of the bizarre harmony choices with some of the proggy elements. I don't think I would have ever considered myself a prog person, but I might be. I'm not even sure anymore. So today's song is Contaminate Me. It is live at the Rockefeller Music Hall. We're not even going to get a Metalhead musing. We're not even going to talk to Rosie. It's an 11-minute song, so let's get into it. In about it. This is Lepus with Contaminate Me.
Are you ready?
Live. This is the brother, right? Live? That was a long one. Ooh, I think that is Einar's brother, right? Did I imagine that? I'm pretty sure it is. The breath control required to do a note for a long amount of time is something that is tricky because you're fighting against your body's natural instinct to want to breathe correctly. So you have to fight that. You have to fight that in a way that you're not creating tension so that you can relax into it. Because you do, the one thing that I know about doing incredibly long notes is that being relaxed is it's going to make it so much easier for you. Trying to do really super duper long notes when you're really tensed up and really, uncomfortable, it's not going to happen. I mean, you're not going to sing well anyway, but if you're trying to do incredibly long ones, with distorted vocals, it's such a It's the fuckery of like, well, I'm making this noise that's incredibly aggressive and I'm doing it in a healthy way, so it's not creating tension, but it is still something that is far more tricky in that the resistance, I imagine, for when you're letting air go through distortion, I imagine you lose more of your breath quicker when you're doing distorted vocals than when you're doing melodic ones. I imagine. Not an expert on distorted vocals, so yeah, I can't imagine the amount of breath control or the lung capacity required to do a long, long note with incredibly distorted vocals. That's bonkers. Also, just taking a moment, this is live. Now, granted, it's obviously been cleaned up at some point. You can hear in Einar's voice as well that this is live. And it should never be a fucking astonishment to anyone that bands do stuff live. But I think because of the time we live in now, it is something that you go, well, do they do it live? And it warms the cockles of my heart that Lepros absolutely do most, if not all, of the sound that they create live, including Einar and his voice and his beautiful brother. Let's keep going. Boop. Do they have two drummers? They have two drummers. Great voice. Has he been there the whole time? That's beautiful. This violin, pausing, is getting very, very proggy. If you want to put a cinematic violin into anything, I'm in. And when I say cinematic, I mean like the melodies that the violin is choosing are kind of, it's like the gypsy scale. Yeah, very good so far. I want, is it Ishnar? Do I want the brother to maybe dial back so I can hear more of Einar and the violin? Little bit. Also 2 drummers. I missed that at the start. I sometimes I go drummer blind. The person behind the drums just looks the same in every band to me sometimes. It's because they're not real musicians. I'm kidding. Everyone take a breath. I'm kidding. It's a running joke in every band I've ever been in that the drummer's not a real musician. We all know that they are a real musician. Okay, everyone, take a deep breath. Yeah, 2 drummers. I can't even imagine how hard that would be to like orchestrate. How do you write for 2 drummers? Let's keep going. Boop. This section is outstaying its welcome. That violin. Is that it? Well done, everyone. Well done. Okay, I just checked the end of the video for like the last little bit, and it is just a standing ovation. They were already standing. Yeah, I think that ending outstayed its welcome for me. It did. But then I'm not the person making the art, so I cannot dictate to the art maker what the art should be. You know, I really enjoyed that. I think that I would have preferred to hear more Einar than just the brother the entire time. That being said, his distorted vocals are fantastic. Almost a Jens Kidman, like high-end treble style of distortion. I liked it a lot. And I don't normally, we've talked about this before, I don't normally like that. The adding of the violin halfway through, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. You want to add a violin to something, you go right ahead. If someone tries to tell you not to add a violin to your art, tell them to get fucked. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. I think 2 drummers is bonkers. I begrudgingly have 1 drummer on stage with me. I imagine in this setting, it makes total sense for the sort of the switching of time signatures, or depending on what other sort of proggy stuff they're doing within the set. Yeah, really great. I liked the few snippets we got of Einar were still fabulous. Again, live. And that guy doing all of that distorted vocal live and the breath control required, it's chef's kiss. Prog, you have redeemed yourself. You hadn't quite fully redeemed yourself from What's Its Face. I forget the name of the band because I've blocked it out now, but this was glorious. Thank you. Thanks, Prog about Frogenstein. Thank you also to my other patrons. Also, what did you think about this band? Do you think Lepros are great? If you don't, that's okay. Joy's not for everyone. Let me know in the comment sections your thoughts, feelings, opinions. Thank you again for subscribing, liking and doing all that groovy stuff. Until next time, my dudes, violins are for every occasion, not just for Christmas.